Okay. So
Whoops.
we've got G3 Versace versus G3 Slinky. Instantly Yasuo ban coming out of blue team. I know Fat Rain Cloud doesn't like to play against Yasuo. And we see a Thresh ban targeted at Xandris. Do you think it's going to be more targeted bans or
Um, maybe we'll see.
we see a Kassadin ban?
Yeah,
I'm not sure if that's targeted or not though.
that may be
Vi ban
targeted.
coming out.
It'll be interesting to see if that's targeted or not. I'm not exactly sure if that's gonna be or not. I mean, Caston's always a decent, like, just straight up like regular ban. Thresh is usually straight up regular ban. Vi may be a target ban. Um,
I
Yasuo is pretty
I,
basic ban.
I do know that the Thresh though is definitely a target ban at Xandris. I would not be surprised to see a Lee Sin ban coming out as the last ban.
Yeah, Lee Sin's a big danger when it comes to Versace, so I won't be surprised if that's one of them. So is Versace blue?
Yeah, Versace is blue team. Sorry, I fixing something.
Oh, you're fine.
We see as
User
a
joined your
first pick
channel.
Jinx.
User
Oh,
left your channel.
see a first pick Jinx coming out here. Very aggressive, strong, and decently scaling AD carry for the blue team. Meanwhile, we see a Malphite and Sona being hovered over for purple team. Um, I'm not sure how I feel about these two picks just because I haven't really seen them in competitive play. Um, how do you feel about the Sona and Malphite picks?
Sona's a very strong support. She's just overall extremely strong. She is squishy, um, but the lane capabilities she gives early and mid and late games, just in team fights, also is extremely strong. Considering you don't have to target her abilities at all. Oh, we got a Teemo. What a
Mhm.
snap! Um, Jesus, we're playing with
I'm
the
thinking I'm
iron here.
thinking that's a
Nah, maybe not. Go Nocturne. Hmm. Kind of interesting. What's he got? Cleanse and Clarity? It's kind of a weird combination.
well. In any event, we see a Mumu and Karthus being hovered over. Oh, now Lucian. Um, uh, Interesting combo. I know Lucian does very well sometimes with uh, Zona just because she gives him everything he needs. She gives him move speed, attack damage, ability power, and he scales on all those things very well. And also know that Malphite and Amumu makes a very powerful team fight combo.
And
Same
Sona's
time we
ultimate.
see, yeah, a lot of AoE damage, complete with the culling from Lucian. We see an Elise and a Singed for the blue team.
I haven't seen a
Elise is a very
Singed in a
competitive
while.
jungler. Yeah, I have not seen Singed in a long time, but he's very tanky and very strong top laner who, when he gets ahead, will literally just run circles around his opponents. Pun intended.
He literally does that. Yeah.
um, I'd be interested to see what mid laner pick is going to occur because that could be a mid Malphite or a top Malphite. And the blue team does not know at this point. They're hovering. They're still waiting to select a champion. I wouldn't be surprised to see a Ziggs coming out though, just due to Fat Rain's preferences. Instead, opting for Lissandra. So lots of lockdown I guess that's what the blue team's opting here for. Lots of peel for their hyper carry Jinx.
Yeah, we have a lot of CC coming in on a lot of CC coming in on Versace here. So that'll be an interesting. They have a lot of team fight, but also Slinky also has a lot of team fight. So there's going to be some really heavy engages when it comes to team fighting this game. So we'll see exactly what happens. Ooh, we
Oh,
got
and a
Lux.
Lux mid, I guess. I really like Lux. We haven't seen her in a while, but I still really like the the burst she offers at such long range. Um, Always a good pick there. Um, and so this seems to be a very well-rounded team comp out of the purple team, with the one problem being that their top and jungle do not have very good early games. Singed has and Lissandra, or excuse me, Singed and Elise have much better early games than a Mumu and Malphite. So it looks like the blue team is aiming to either get an early advantage or to peel very well for their AD carry in the late game, because if the purple team can get ahead, they've got a lot of CC and targeted abilities to just rip right through and smash through Lux, or smash through, excuse me, Jinx.
Yeah, looks like they're definitely going to want to end up shutting down Jinx as quickly as possible. So
I'm interested that Jinx actually hovered over Cleanse for a bit and ended up opting for Barrier. Do you think she would have been better off with a Cleanse to escape, from the Lux, the Amumu, or the Malphite, or the Sona? Or do you think Barrier is a smarter choice because she might get bursted?
I think Cleanse would have been a really strong decision, but Barrier is all the same. I feel like Cleanse would be a really good summoner spell to grab against Slinky here.
Mm-hmm. Now I do see, Sona taking an exhaust. However, oh, Ace, you're filtering through again.
Oh, sorry about that.
Uh, I I do find the exhaust interesting because the only champion who I feel the two champions I feel exhaust actually can be used on are Jinx and Singed, but I know that Elise and Lissandra can still also offer a large amount of damage. So I feel again Ignite would have been a better pick here, possibly. Especially due to the changes to exhaust in season 4, where they reduce the amount of attack speed reduction, and it no longer reduces armor and magic resist.
Mm-hmm.
Who do you think is going to have the better laning phase in each lane this game?
Bot lane is going to be about equal. Mid lane, I can see definitely going in Lux's favor most likely. Um,
Just because of the
jungle's
range?
Yeah, just because of the range, I feel like she can just stay away from Lysandre because Lysandre's all about close encounter engaging. So as long as Lux can stay away from her, and top lane Malphite versus Singed, probably Singed after he gets
Uh,
to level 6.
Especially because Malphite wants to build armor, but Singe is doing primarily magic damage.
Yep,
Going to be a very rough lane. Do you think we'll see any 2v1s or just the standard 1-1 2v2 in the bottom?
probably 1-1-2v2.
I guess another thing of note this game is that Singed has opted for an ignite over a teleport, and Malphite again also no teleport. So these top laners are really going to be looking to just duke it out and push against each other without an easy teleport into the team fight. If they have to, just duke it out the whole game, who do you think will have the advantage? Considering Malphite's more of a team fight champion, whereas Singed is a lane bully. Do you think Singed will have the upper hand there?
Singed will have the upper hand in the beginning and mid game. He'll have the upper hand in basically all of laning phase. They just need to Versace. Wait, sorry. Slinky needs to hold out.
Okay, and we are in game. We see right away standard starts coming out of everyone. Stop the music there. Interesting thing is, again, Sona has opted for a coin, an ancient coin, and Leona has opted for the Doran shield start. So a much more aggressive start out of Leona, much better early game. I'd be interested to see if she goes for that level 2 all-in as a result. And blue team actually setting up for an invade here very quickly, but it seems the purple team's ready for this and is waiting to spot. Oh, no, Lux is going to abandon the bush. Blue team's been spotted. It seems they don't quite know what to do now that they've been spotted.
Soda almost getting taken out.
With that low base HP. We see Malphite and Singed posturing down here as well.
At the beginning of the game, Sona's as weak as a minion. Like literally, her level 1 potential or her level 1 health is the health of a minion and her defenses. So you can pretty much kill her just as easily as a minion, levels 1 to 3. So you have to be really careful starting out with her. Popping wards on that blue, just waiting to go in.
They're looking to pick up this blue buff, the blue team that is, but I'm curious if they're gonna smite it or if they're just gonna back out. Well, looks like they're just gonna back out and opt for red buff start.
I'm thinking Lysandra will probably end up queuing it.
She's gonna try to steal this. You think she's gonna get it, or do you think Amumu's gonna be smart and smite his buff? Oh, and he smites it. Takes a little damage from Lysandra, but oh, Lux landing the binding and getting good harass down into Lysandra. She trades some back. A good poke coming out of Lucian onto Leona.
If Malphite can just keep damage off of him and recharge his shield, he should probably be fine.
Looks like, though, based on the CS, it looks like blue team, they're going to hit level 2 first off this creep wave. Meanwhile, Lux landing more poke.
Like I said, Lux outranges Lysandra and is just going to have the upper hand.
She's not, however, Lysandra is up in CS by a small margin right now, so Lux is aiming more for early harass than anything else. Mumu coming in from the river. Lysandra doesn't have vision here.
Oh, coming in with that ultimate. I was going to pick up first blood.
Nice job from purple team. Excellent job seizing control of this game. They've got a small lead due to that. Although they're going to have to do something about this, because if you don't shut down a Jinx, she will get big very quickly.
Definitely. Oh, Malphite found Elise.
Catching Elise out.
Level 3 on 3.
However,
is coming
it looks
in.
like Singed is coming in here. Malphite might have to
Here
flash
comes that stun. Yep, there goes the stun and the kill.
Oh, and the flash coming out. Yeah, Malphite stayed far too long. Should have flashed that stun.
Lux is like, I'm out of here.
Damage down. Yeah, no kill potential for Lux there, especially without her ignite. Bottom lane, we see that blue team is still maintaining a CS advantage. Oh, Leona not quite able to clear that ward.
Oh, Lux is getting ganked on mid, almost dying. That Elise is putting so much damage.
It looks like Amumu is trying to do his race, but Elise is just stopping him. Oh, and Amumu smites one of the smaller race instead of the big one. That's unfortunate.
Lux is just taking so much flack right now.
Yeah, she's been really harassed, and she's below 1/3 HP. She probably should just go back at this point, honestly. I don't see her able to do much against Lissandra, who's got a Doran's Ring and a health pot for sustain. An extra Doran's Ring. Mumu is going to hold lane, it looks like. Looks like the game has slowed down a little bit since both the junglers and mid laners have had to back. We see Lux has opted for a Chalice, a little bit of magic resist, and a lot more mana regen. Should help her greatly against this Lissandra.
I don't think Chalice is really going to do much. Oh, sorry, Chalice and Lux, my bad. Yeah, you definitely need that poke. Chalice is basically a needed item on Lux, especially when mid laning. So that was definitely a good pick.
Interesting pickup here. Elise has opted not to go for Spirit Stone first, like most junglers do. Instead, she is going early magic penetration with Sorcerer's Shoes. Do you think she's looking? What do you think she's looking to do with that? Do you think she's going to be ganking, or do you think Sorcerers will enhance her clear as much as the sustain of Spirit Stone would give?
I don't think the sustain will be possible right now. Like they just need to be careful, play safe for right now. Don't try to engage on anything you know you can't fight. Any situations. This is what a lot of people make a mistake on. They get overconfident. They're like, "Oh, we can jump in right now," and then there ends up being like 3 enemies around the corner.
Mm-hmm.
Blue's putting a lot of... Oh, here comes Elise.
Elise trying to steal the buffs again. Mumu does get it, though, with Smite and hits level 6.
There goes the Mumu. Whiffs the laser.
Oh, man, the laser misses, but the E is going to... Nope, Sona's going to take that kill with Power Chord. We do see Lissandra getting picked off. She might have to ult herself. Oh, but Lux picks up the kill. Mumu is going to get taken out here, possibly. Purple team is all very low. They're
Lux barely pulling out. Is he gonna go out? Oh, Lux pulls off a kill. Pops her luminescent. Also gonna pick up a kill on Leona with no doubt.
Fantastic team fight coming out of the purple team here. I really like how fast they collapsed on that, and they had a lot of AoE damage and a lot of early game. Lucian had his double shot passive ready, and Lux had a lot of AoE. The mana regen definitely helped on Chalice, since Amumu is the one with the blue buff. And Amumu's ultimate killing the Elise definitely helped that team fight for them. Lux is now 4-0 and sitting on 1.7k gold. She can go back and pick up a needlessly large rod patrol, just to really help her snowball against this Lissandra.
You need your Lux to snowball as hard as possible.
Yeah, we also see that that Lucian has matched Jinx in items despite being 10 CS down because of those assists. Looks like Malphite is still struggling a bit top lane. He's down 20 CS and having a really rough time dealing with Singed, who can just harass him easily. Malphite having to ult to get away. Singed has popped his ultimate as well. Large amount of damage being put onto Lucian. Takes the super mega death rocket to the face. But he's got a Sona, so he should just be able to heal back up. If he doesn't keep taking these zaps, doing a large amount of damage to him. Oh, and the culling comes out, but
there was a Lux laser at the finish.
Range Lux ult. That was beautiful. Lands the snare on Lysandra, gets an auto attack off on her too. See if Lux can pick up the kill here. She's got flash. Doesn't quite get the kill though. But that was a beautiful Lux ultimate. Just amazing. See, Singed has a 2-level advantage and is pressuring Malphite, proxy farming his lane. Do you think Amumu should be visiting top, or they should continue snowballing mid and bottom?
I mean, they are down by, what, 5 levels? There's another shutdown. There's another 500 gold on top of what Blue already had. And little babies on the internet give you 2. Excuse me. Sorry, I'm confusing myself. But I mean, just the gold difference. It's only 1.6, so I mean, it's not too different yet. So there's definitely a comeback potential from Blue. It's just not that far yet from each other.
Oh, large amount of harass coming down from Lucian onto Jinx. Just that simple Q double shot passive can do a massive amount of damage early game. Really helping him win those trades, especially against an aggressive Leona.
You need a regressive support to counter Leona.
So Sona's been doing an excellent job keeping that Lucian sustained, and his poke has just been great onto that Jinx. We do see at least setting up a gank here, though. The bush is warded, so the purple team's going to see her. Leona's popping Shield of Daybreak kind of gives away the gank, though. Amumu coming down, he's on a ward and he has not seen Elise. And the dragon is up, by the way, so both teams have to be concerned with if they take the drag, or if they lose a kill in lane, there's possibility that the enemy team can dragon and they can't stop it.
We have a movement disconnecting. Oh,
disconnecting.
He's back. You're good.
Okay. Oh, we see Elise coming mid again. Decides to camp the Lux, who's fed. Oh, Lux goes down without able to use her ultimate or ignite, unfortunately. Really need to ward that side of the river. She's been getting caught out.
Oh, catching Singe out, but
Unstoppable force.
Number 1 rule of Singe is you never chase a Singe.
Chase Singed, and unfortunately, that's exactly what Malphite's doing.
He thinks he can get him. Oh, they're gonna get him to Moo. Good job.
Oh, flash coming out. That was probably not a necessary flash. They had that kill with the Moo, but a good pickup nonetheless. Although Singe is gonna back, and he's got his catalyst and his tier now. He's gonna be extremely tanky off his passive. Oh man, purple team picking up the dragon there, sniping it with the Lux laser.
Oh, there goes a Jinx ultimate. Oh, the Sona ultimate pops down. Are they gonna get Jinx is the question. No, she flashes out.
Oh, large amount of damage being put down onto Leona. She has to flash. Looks like Lux is going to probably pick up this kill. Yes, nice job picking up Elise there. Gold lead is extended to just under 3K, or no, now exactly 3K gold. Despite the purple team having the blue team having a large CS lead, they keep underestimating the team fight capabilities of the purple team. Meanwhile, we see Jinx has completed her Bloodthirster, while Lucian has not quite had enough money to. He's ended up opting for Boots 2 Berserker Greaves instead of his Bloodthirster. He's down 10 CS, but actually he's up by about 300, 200 gold right now. So doing great job in the bottom lane for the purple team.
Almost engaging Graves is going to decide to push bottom while the rest of the team's up top. You got Red Blood also, so.
Oh, Zenith Blade coming in and stun Shield Daybreak onto Lucian there. Unfortunately, not able to do anything as Lynx was just out of position. Red buff going over to a Mumu, Elise looking to try to make a pick on him with Lissandra's help, but he's just going to walk out of that one. Lucian putting a large amount of harass down onto Jinx with his double shot passive. Oh, Leona being caught, Sona being caught, had walked over a ward, and Jinx picks it up with the Super Mega Death Rocket. Great job by her. Lucian's unfortunately gonna go down, possibly, just being caught out of position here. Manages to juke one person, jukes the Leona ultimate, does not juke the Cocoon, and he's gonna go down to the Zap as well. Jinx getting very strong, and it seems like all 5 members of the blue team have rotated bottom here. They're really trying to shut down this bottom lane that was giving them trouble.
Because Sin is driving those towers like he does, not even giving a care.
Meanwhile, on the top lane, we do see Malphite putting a large amount of damage onto this tower here. Singe is probably going to be able to stop him, but a lot of damage got put down onto it. However, Singe still does have that 30 CS lead, so doing very well for himself. I'm just gonna take care of something on Twitch chat for a sec. Okay. Had somebody on Twitch chat who needed to be timed out. We see currently Lucian has rotated top lane to stop. Oh, Mumu catching someone out. Flash a Curseless Ad Mummy. Oh, big wombo combo with the knock-up Luxalt. Great job by the purple team. See if they can do anything. They've caught the Jinx out and they're gonna take her down. Oh, but this Leona is just a little too quick. We'll see if Malphite's able to catch her. Oh, the flash coming out of Elise to catch them. We're gonna see if Mr. Logert Sona can manage to pick off this Oh, unfortunately, it was out of wards there. Looks like Lux is going to go down as well. This game is not shaping up well for the purple team. Oh, and Lucian is not able to pick up the kill after flashing. Goes down to Jinx, who's doing a large amount of damage at this point. And with Elise having red buff, they should easily be able to chase down this mummy. Unless, of course, he's able to bandage toss over the wall. Great job there. Hey, so are you still there?
Yeah.
You haven't been talking for a while, and people have been saying, how come Ace isn't talking?
I'm cutting it a little bit out. In and out. I apologize. But, I mean, Singe is providing that upper hand pressure that I was talking about top. As you can see, he's proxying those minions. I wouldn't say proxy, but he's keeping that minion pressure, just keeping Malphite busy top, not giving him the ability to roam. And as you can see, the turrets are doing Zippo damage on him. So he's going to be taking this tower very soon.
Yeah, for sure.
Blue.
He's got
I grabbed blue. Okay.
And Singe has a 60 CS lead. Oh,
Amumu missed his
missing.
bandage. Oh, there goes that Leona all pops in. Oh, the missile. Oh, is he going to take out Elise? Oh, they're going to also kill Amumu.
Another Amumu ult. Curses that
they took out
Lysandra getting taked out.
Sona needs to be really careful. There goes that laser. Lux needs to lay in the snare or something. But it looks like... ooh, wow. Looks like he took out Singe.
Oh, Lucian taking out Singe. Singe taking a few too many tower hits there.
Purple needs to...
And Lucian... Purple team is currently down 2k.
Purple needs to do one or two more things to come back.
Okie doke. There we go. Now we see that Jinx has continued to be getting bigger and bigger as team fights have continued. She's managed to survive several key team fights, but more importantly, she's getting a lot of access to farm.
You need that. You definitely need that.
Yeah. She's currently 20 CS up on this Lucian, and her lead is growing because previously she was down about 300 gold, and now she's even, and Jinx scales much better than Lucian. So if the purple team doesn't do something to stop this Jinx from growing, getting Malphite in team fights or having a Mumu commit to her, they're really gonna have a problem in this late game when she's got so much attack speed, so much range, and just a lot of AoE damage. On a Mumu, however, he gets healed by Sona and shielded by Lux. We see a lot of poke coming out of the blue team here between Lux and Lucian.
Looks like they're going to try to pressure mid.
Or purple team.
They're going to try to pressure mid here.
Yeah, purple team really trying to put a lot of pressure, or blue team trying to put a lot of pressure onto Slinky here, but it looks like Versace's really not going to be able to get anywhere. Interesting thing here in builds, Lux ended up opting to complete her Athenes before building an item out of her Needless, just using the snowball potential of a Needless to do well. Meanwhile, we see Lysandra has not gone for Boots 2, but has instead opted for a Deathfire Grasp and another needlessly large rod. So she's going to have a lot of burst, but not a lot of survivability. She doesn't really have much magic resist or armor at this point. And without Boots 2, she's not highly mobile when her W is down, or when her E is down, excuse me. The Glacial Path. Currently, it looks like if the purple team can get a good engage, they've got a fantastic team fight here. Lots of AoE damage, good CC. Although I think the only way they're going to be able to do this is if Malphite opens first, because a Mumu can't necessarily land the bandage toss unless the target is way out in the open, which Malphite can provide him.
Looks like they're taking the, what were they taking? Looks like they may take bottom tower unless purple reacts quickly. It looks like Karma's gonna head down there and clear that.
Lux is heading down there. She could easily use her ultimate on the short cooldown it's on, or she could just use her E. She's got both options at this point. Ends up opting to use her E and save her ultimate for in case a team fight spontaneously breaks out. In terms of builds, I really like how Sona has completed her Talisman of Ascension. So should it be needed, they've got that great gap closer with a move speed boost. Between that and Sona's E, we see Singed going for this tower again. Doesn't have teleport, so if a Mumu can force a team fight here, it's really advantageous. It's a 5v4 in favor of the purple team here. They got to make something count or they're going to lose that inhibitor tower. Opt instead for Malphite to back and stop Singed, but Singed is instead just coming down and they could have a fight forced on them. You see the blue team opting to go for Baron. They've forced purple team back, and the purple team has no clue what's going on. If I go to the vision here, for purple team, they can't see this Baron at all. They have no clue. They're just now rotating around, but Baron is sitting at about 1,000 health. Lux and Sonal not able to pick that one up, unfortunately. Blue team just gonna recall. Probably all sitting on a large amount of gold. Yeah, we see Singed with 2.2k, Elise with over 1,000. We had a Lysandra with just under 2,000 gold. And so we see Lysandra is opting to finish her boots 2 and go for a Zhonya's, a little more survivability in fights, while Singed has gone for a Rylai's and a Negatron cloak. So he's going to have a bit of magic resist to handle the Malphite and Mumu Lux combo. Elise is going still full damage at this point with Leandries, Sorcerer's Shoes, and what looks like the beginnings of a Rylai's, giving her a little bit of extra utility. We see out of Lucian opting to go, rather than for Trinity, go into the Last Whisper, which is an interesting purchase, seeing as he's not going up against a lot of armor. Talisman of Ascension being popped here by Sona to get out of that fight. And the blue team with Baron is just going to continue to push up against this tower. Lucian having to use his Relentless Pursuit to get away from Leona.
We'll see what they do here later game. It's only mid game, you have to remember.
We see large amount of poke being put on Lucian. He's down to half health, takes the super mega death warrior. Unstoppable force coming in into a Mumu, Curse of the Sad Mummy, with calling and everything, but Lucian goes down. Currently, the blue team is fighting under purple team's tower. Not sure this is a great plan. Mumu getting taken out as well. Singed running circles around the tower. And unfortunately, that is going to be an ace for the blue team. Cleaning up all 5 members of purple team in exchange for just Jinx, who was unfortunately the target of the unstoppable force there.
You use shit on Toxic, she gets really early.
You see the blue team continuing to push onto purple team's base. Doing a large amount of damage to the tower there. It is going to take it, but does not opt to stay for the inhibitor despite Baron buff, because they are all 50% HP. You see, Jinx has almost completed her last Whisper. Just about enough gold for it. 40 gold short at the moment. And is currently 2,000 gold, or no, excuse me, 1,000 gold up on Lucian, with a slight CS lead on him. At the same time, we see Lysandra with a 2k gold lead onto Lux. We see Elise with a 3,000 gold lead on Amumu. And a Singed with a 3,000 gold lead on Malphite. Total gold lead up around 9,000, 10,000 gold at the moment. Just getting out of hand here for the purple team to control the situation. Blue buff being passed over to Lysandra here. See, she's gonna have a lot more mana regen with that, and she's built a another blasting wand. Might be opting for either a void staff or a death cap. Singed getting the harass with red buff and Rylai's onto Malphite here, who's just gonna have to go back to holding that wave. Malphite's currently down a large amount of CS. You see the blue team is now without Baron sieging onto this tower, putting a large amount of poke onto Lucian. We see currently, again, purple team really doing their best to clear these waves. They don't want to give blue team the ability to siege them with minions. And so they're clearing waves as fast as they can. Malphite, just dodging the cocoon there. Sona taking a zap though. Not good to have that squishy support eating all this poke. Meanwhile, Singed is just continuing to just take these inhibitors and take these towers. He's really hard to stop at this point.
Yeah, they just need to definitely push down mid, I would say, and take an inhibitor, and they should be pretty much set. Oh, there goes the ultimate from Morgana. Amumu passes ultimate. It's just crazy CC all across the board.
Oh, a large amount of AoE coming out of the purple team. Lysandra having to ult herself under tower. Singed coming in from the back though. See if he can do something. He's ignited Lucian. Oh, and Jinx coming up huge. She is now massive. Gonna opt to go for that open inhibitor after cleaning up the minion waves. Blue team in full commanding position of this game.
Purple team's inhibitor has been destroyed.
Sona coming out with home guards, able to scare away some people. Jinx can easily duel her though. As long as she's not under tower though. Singed going back top lane, going back to what he's been doing all game, just shoving waves, shove, shove, shove. And Jinx getting away from the Sona ultimate and Amumu, both on home guards, using her passive of getting excited after taking out that tower. We see Malphite's picked up a Guardian Angel. Could easily make a difference in team fights, although I would have rather seen something like a Randuin's or a Thornmail or a Sunfire Cape out of him to make it so it's much harder for Jinx to kill him.
Yeah, definitely Jinx is always going to be a big threat, especially in late game. So, I mean, if Purple can hold out, to kind of like later game, they may be able to do something.
We see Lucian going for a Trinity Force now. I guess now that he's got his armor penetration, his lifesteal, his flat AD from the Bloodthirster. He's opting for the Trinity for a little more utility. Definitely a good purchase, although I
they
think
took
at this
the dragon.
He really needs a Guardian Angel.
Oh, they're gonna take out Sona straight from the beginning. She gets caught out. The movement pops that ultimate, only going for one person though. And then Lucian's gonna pop his ultimate, get that poke, and then Elise is gonna get out. Is she gonna get the stun on him? Oh, misses.
Oh.
Gets taken out though.
Crucible coming out of Leona to Oh, massive amount of damage coming out of Lux, just not quite able to finish
Blue?
him off though.
Your team's turret has been destroyed.
Oh, and Jinx able to clean up. It looks like that is going to be the game for blue team here. Getting a 5-for-0 ace, taking out both Nexus turrets and now going for the win. Fantastic job again by both teams. GG to G3 Versace. Nice work again.
It's insane.
I'm going to stop the stream. I'm going to hop up to... Wait, where?